What is up, YouTube? I'm here to talk about Naruto today, and first off, this is a new camera, but it is just a sort of rental. I'm borrowing it, and yes, the quality for this camera is very amazing, and yes, there is a lot of background noise, but you have to ignore that for this video. Basically, today we will be talking very briefly. I want to keep this video under 10 minutes rather than my 40-minute rants on typical videos, but I want to keep it under 10 minutes for once, and want to talk about Obito as a villain. A lot of people who enjoy reading Naruto are saying he is a bad villain, and some people are just very shocked, some are just very outraged, and some are just very confused with Obito as a villain. And the main reason is simply because of his motivation. And his motivation is, again, spoiler alert, that he wants to avenge Rin in a way. Basically, Kakashi killed Rin. Obito Uchiha he doesn't care why Kakashi killed Rin. From what is implied in the manga, it seems Rin had to be killed for whatever reason, and it almost seemed like Rin asked Kakashi to do it. Maybe, I think in the Wikia, for some reason, they have like all the facts down. I remember reading in the Wikia, this may or may not be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's fairly accurate. Rin was apparently like a spy or something, or an enemy nation. Okay, this is what I believe it said. An enemy ninja village had captured her and implanted some sort of bug or thing inside of her so that she was going to die anyways. And therefore she asked Kakashi to kill her so that she would not release vital information to this enemy ninja village. And so Kakashi wished to do so. But the point is, Obito, he doesn't care what reason it is. Kakashi failed to protect Rin. That is the big problem here. And even if that wasn't the case, Kakashi should have prevented Rin from even being, having this bug implanted into her, whatever that means. I'm guessing it's some sort of seal or a ninjutsu, which ends up killing her. But regardless, the point is Obito does not care, and a lot of people are saying this makes him a very bad villain. And the reason is because it's stupid. It's like, this guy is going crazy over this girl who at the time was 13 years old. The last time Obito saw her in real life was like some underage age, like below 18 for sure, like 13 or 14. And so one manga reviewer in particular on YouTube is going crazy about this because he thinks it's just madness. It's like he thinks it's retarded. It's pathetic, and I don't know. He wasn't very clear, but personally, I think I'm gonna make it very clear. Sorry guys, the power died yet again, and now it's dark outside when the batteries finally came back to life. So I am having battery issues yet again. So I will make this very quick before the battery dies again. I'm going to make this very clear. Obito is, in terms of the manga, pathetic, and that is why some people are complaining that he's a bad villain. And it's because he's stuck up on this one girl who he's only seen in real life at the age of 13 or 14, and that's the last time he saw him in person. And it's very sad on multiple levels. And people are saying it's pathetic, and he's not a good villain because it shows how pathetic he is, and a villain has to be very confident and awesome, and he can't be pathetic or anything like that. And that may be true, I do agree. Getting stuck up on a girl is a very pathetic thing, and most people want their villains to be the opposite of that, very confident, knows what they're doing, and their motives are usually not something so childish. It rings well with me quite a lot because I personally think that is pathetic in the real world. So again, as a villain, I can see where that is just bad. However, on the other side of the spectrum, I have been that bit of a loser who has been stuck up on one girl, and it's pretty bad, and I can see it from his side of it too. So I can see why Obito is so hung up on this girl, and honestly, it just comes down to uh, being a loser, not having too many options, and just having a bad view on life. And these are actual things that Obito possibly had. And honestly, I think it still shouldn't be an issue, but it does actually happen in the real world. Um, in all honesty, it's usually, even if you're very loserish in the real world. I wish I could come up with a better term than that, but even if you're a loser in the real world, you still have options. It's just you're uncomfortable in getting out there, and you'll only settle for the girls that come up to you and show interest first. And the problem with that is you can fall into a deep state of depression if you are so pathetic and cowardly, and you don't want to better your life by going out there and improving. And so this is probably what Obito is like, and why he's hung up on Rin after all these years. And I personally think, for me and for Obito too, he had other options. It's not like he was isolated with his team of Kakashi, Rin, and whoever his master was. I think it was Minato. Yes, it was Minato. It's not like that team was isolated. They also had contact with the rest of the teams and the rest of the village, where there's many other girls. So again, I think I'm reading far too into this as a comic book or a manga. So that's the message. You are probably reading too far into it yourself. And in quite honesty, it's very clear to me, at least, that he's not the main villain. It's Madara. And people are saying, why can't Obito have a better reason to be doing all this? Why can't he be the one who is doing this because he wants to better the world, but he's just using like a cruel way of doing that? And then they forget about Madara, and how Madara, that is his goal. And Obito, despite being stronger than Madara as of right now, as the Ten-Tail Biju Jinchuriki, he's still having his strings pulled by Madara from the very start. Since the moment Obito was saved by Madara. And even now, Madara's pulling the strings. And as you can see in the manga, spoiler alert, Madara was not very surprised or shocked or angry when Obito did a little twist and stole the Ten-Tails Biju from Madara and became the Jinchuriki himself. He was kind of like, oh well. And that leads me to believe that Madara, as he is now, could potentially be stronger than the Jinchuriki. If not, he should be able to control it in some way, because he seems very calm as of now. So don't worry about Obito. The main villain is Madara, and unfortunately it seems like the manga is coming to an end. I believe I've already released a video explaining why I believe that is so, and you can check that out on my channel. And that is all. So like, comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys later. See you. Peace.